Hello and welcome to another lesson. This lesson will be examining another strange method in JavaScript called the match method. The match method returns an array containing the result of matching a string against a string or a regular expression. So the match method works just like the similar ones that we've talked about. It returns an array containing the results of a matching string, which means that if you try to search for a string within a string, if it finds a matching one, it will return the results as an array or against a string or a regular expression. So which means that the match method can search through a regular expression and it can also search without regular exprestion. Now here is an example. Let's text is equal to the name is space stay mainly in the plane. Then applying that match method on it by searching for AIN, we pick the matching string out of the whole string and then return the result. So what it mainly does is that without a regular expression and without a global search, so the first one that matches the corresponding thing that it's looking for is what it will return to you as the output of your search. So let's take a look of what this means in our editor. So I will try and refresh this so that I can be seeing what I'm doing. And then change this to match method string and JavaScript. Yeah, I'll make an each one say working with match method in JavaScript. Okay, the paragraph, the match method returns an array from a string regular expressions. Okay, good. So my script tag here, and let me use a country as my variable. So let me see. Okay, the rain in Spain stays mainly in play. So this is just the example I showed us on the slide. And then let the result of this another variable equals country dot match, which is the method I want to use on it. So what do I want to search for? Don't forget that since I want to put the string I want to search for in this square bracket, in this bracket, you notice that either I use a single quote or double quote will really not affect the outcome because as long as I'm using quotes around it, whether single quote or double quotes, JavaScript understand I'm referring to a string. So I want to search for AIN. Just check this out. AIN, and then the results of this to let us know that this is an array. I want to check for length. Now you can see that when I put length, I'm already seeing the number in the browser. Now results. Now check this out. So now if you take a look at what I showed in the slide, you will see that the match method return an array containing the result of a matching string against a string. Now notice that here there is AIN inside of it. There's AIN here, but this is in caps letter. There's AIN here and there's AIN here. But yet in our browser, we are getting just one output for AIN that matches the results. This is because the match method works by returning the first matching string. So what it first matches in rain, AIN, so it return that one and then it ignore the rest. So if you want it to pick others without ignoring the rest, And there's a way to do that by using regular expression. Now, if I don't want to put this string I want to search for here inside quote, I can also put it in a regular expression like this, and it will still work. I'm still getting AIN. So what this one stands for is that the number of times that it exists. And this one is coming from this method I'm using here, result.length. The length of my result is just one. So if I want to perform a global search for all the string that matches this AIN, then I can add G flag to my regular expression. And you see that this now should change. Now you can see that I have three AIN, which means that it's speaking from here, it's speaking from here, and it's speaking from here. Now, you will notice that even this one as it is not being picked just because it's different. The case is different from the rest. Others are in small caps, while this is caps. Even with the regular expression, I'm not able to capture it because of the caps in which it was written. So in order to, if I now want to add this as a part of the return arrays that I want to get from this string search, then I need to add an I flag to my existing G flag. So if I put I at the back of G now, it will capture both the lowercase and the uppercase matching for the specific string that I'm trying to search for using the match method in my string. And now you can see that I have both the small letters, which are three, and I have the capital letter, which is one, making a total of four as the output that I am getting now on my screen. So this is how the match method works in JavaScript. Always take note that you can either search for a matching string through a string way or through the use of a regular expression. What I mean by the string way is the one I first displayed, which is this AIN. You can see I'm using a single quote, so it does not matter whether it's a single quote or double quote. If I use a double quote, it will still work as well. And then without that string method, I can search with a regular expression method, it will still work. But once I want to perform a global search, I need to add that G flag to it, which will find all the instances of the string that I am looking for. As you can see, I have three. And then if I want to transform case insensitive uppercase word, if I want uh, this global search to be case insensitive, which means that regardless of whether it is in capital letter or a small letter, I always need to add the I flag to the G flag, which will now capture both the uppercase and small lower case. So if I have more of these random, if I have something like this, it will still always work. Yeah, you can see it is capturing it. If I have more of it, look at it, it will capture it with the presence of this I flag. So this is how much method works in JavaScript. Thank you for your time with me in this lesson. And in the next video, we'll continue to learn about more methods to work with string. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to practice.